There is a specific type of person who struggles to make money, and it is not because they are incapable. In fact, they are often the smartest person in the room. They have brilliant business ideas. They understand the market. They critique other people's work with perfect precision. But look at their bank account, and it is empty. Look at their resume, and it is a list of started projects that were never finished. Fyodor Dostoevsky gave this personality a name, the underground man. The underground man is the person who understands everything, but does nothing. He is the genius who is addicted to his own potential. And if you want to start earning real wealth, you don't need to learn a new marketing strategy. You need to kill this identity before it kills your future. The first step to killing the underground man is to understand why he stays poor. It is because he prefers the safety of potential over the risk of reality. As long as you keep your business idea in your head, it is perfect. As long as you don't launch the channel, you are a potential star. But the moment you take action, you risk proving that you are average. You risk failure. The underground man chooses to remain a genius in potential, rather than risking being a failure in reality. He looks at people who are actually making money, people who are often less intelligent than him, and he resents them. He tells himself, I could do that better. But Dostoevsky gives us a brutal reality check. The person who acts, makes mistakes, and builds something imperfect is infinitely superior to the genius who builds nothing. To make money, you must be willing to sacrifice your perfect self-image and get your hands dirty in the real world. The underground man uses his intelligence as a defense mechanism. He doesn't just procrastinate, he analyzes. He sees every possible obstacle before he even starts. He researches the market for 6 months. He finds 10 reasons why the economy is bad, why the niche is saturated, why the timing isn't right. Dostoevsky warns us that this is not wisdom, it is cowardice disguised as prudence. Ignorance can be a blessing because an ignorant person just acts. They don't see the cliff, so they jump, and often, they fly. The underground man sees the cliff and freezes. To kill this identity, you must realize that you cannot think your way to wealth. You cannot analyze your way out of a prison you built with inaction. You have to stop preparing and start executing. So, how do you actually pull the trigger? You have to destroy the victim mentality. The underground man loves to blame. He blames his parents, society, the rigged system. As long as the problem is out there, he doesn't have to do anything. But Dostoevsky teaches us that victims do not build empires. You must accept radical responsibility. You must look in the mirror and say, I am where I am because I chose to be here. This hurts. It is painful to admit that you are the saboteur of your own life. But it is also the only path to power. If you broke your life, you can fix it. Finally, you need to rebuild your ability to earn, and that starts with self-respect. You cannot make money if you don't trust yourself. And you don't trust yourself because you have broken thousands of promises to yourself. You said you would start Monday. You didn't. You said you would send the email. You didn't. Wealth requires coherence, alignment between what you say and what you do. To kill the underground man, do not try to launch $1 million company tomorrow. Start by keeping one small promise. If you say you will work for 1 hour, work for 1 hour. This isn't about productivity, it is about retraining your brain to believe you are a person who delivers. When you act, you kill the underground man. When you execute, you leave the underground and enter the real world. And the real world is the only place where checks are signed and wealth is created.